Hard on the heels of these contractors, Karnataka Schools Association too has written to the Prime Minister alleging corruption in the state. Two associations claiming to represent approximately 13,000 private schools have sent this letter. They say they are being harassed to pay bribes to government officials for permissions needed to run their schools, from renewal certificates to fire and safety clearances to building norms. They also claim there is corruption linked to guidelines of the Right to Education Act, under which schools are mandated to admit a certain quota of students from economically weaker sections free of cost, for which they are meant to be reimbursed by the government. But these schools associations claim that the government charges bribes to release these funds, and they too claim it's gotten worse under the BJP, as they outline the bribes that they themselves have paid.
You have written this letter where you are alleging corruption. What exactly is the allegation? What kind of corruption is happening? Number one, and number two, what is the proof of it?
I'm running the school since 42 years, and I am also an executive for the association since almost 20 years. This was not there previously when the previous type of educational institutions were running. We were all running the institution hassle-free and those days. And today it is not like that. Today it has become like harassment in such a way that every day one or the other existing new rules have been bought.
See, I run two schools, one in Bangalore and one in Ramnagar district. So my experience is that, let me come to the exact example that Natesh was speaking about. So if you're talking about a fire safety certificate, I had to shell down around 3 lakhs and I paid it. And this was only a clearance certificate saying that I have an exemption for a year.
This is a bribe?
It's a bribe. So 20,000 rupees is the government fees. 2,80,000 rupees was spent, which went to a fire officer's pocket.
See, every year we have to go for PWD, fire safety certificate.
But have you been approached ever for asking for a bribe?
Definitely. In all the departments of the public education sector, everybody is taking the bribe, no doubt in that.
You also been asked?
Everybody, we paid. RTE reimbursement.
How much have you had to give?
See, it depends on the size of the school, depends on the...
for your own school I'm asking, how much?
I paid around 15,000-20,000 for the RTE reimbursements. So
as a bribe?
As a bribe, it's a bribe, not the kind of our own money. To get back our money, we have to pay some amount of money to.
Who did you pay to?
Department. Officials in the departments.
So you are also saying that you're talking a lot about the bribes you have to pay to run the school, but to start a new school, what did you experience?
In 2006 itself, I experienced a lot of pressure from the government.
You were starting a new school?
No, I started the school in 2006. During that time also, I find a lot of difficulties to get the NOCs.
You need an NOC to start the school. No objections to what?
Yes. In CBSE and ICSE, it is compulsory to have a NOC from the state government. Saying that we are not going to use any facilities of the government and the government side. So for that we need to pay bribe. I really don't understand what is the need of that.
How much did you
investors for the to start any institutions?
This is 2006. How much did you pay then?
I paid 5 lakhs in that.
You paid a 5 lakh bribe. To whom?
So multiple people are involved in that, BO, DDP and some of the secretariats, and finally it will reach to the ministers definitely. So
because the minister is involved in this clearance.
Yes.
NOC affairs.
NOC affairs finally minister
is involved.
Not is
okay, so you
signature of the ministers in that NOC. That is the reason.
Okay, so you paid in 2006 5 lakh rupees. Do you still have to pay bribes if you want to start a new school?
Yes, definitely.
How much?
It depends on the kind of the schools they are starting, and the size of the school also.
Okay. So, what would that amount be today, for example?
So, for example, today I am running a state board school and I want to upgrade to a CBSE school. And now the going rate is anywhere from 7 to 8 lakhs. That is my anticipation. And again, there are two ways in which you can work on this. You go to table to table, maybe you might save a little money. Again, at each level, BO, DDPI, then again going to the undersecretary, there are different levels. So that way that is one way of working. Second thing is you assign it to one person, he'll take care of everything and he'll charge you. So it's like a consultancy.
One window
one
bribe.
window clearance, one government official handling everything.
Coming back to proof, you are saying you have these video audio recordings. What do they establish? What can you see or hear?
See, where we are negotiating, the idea is that when you engage with somebody, the idea is that we need to get concrete evidence. So he's asking openly that this is what he's expecting. We are saying no, this is too much, reduce it. All these kind of messages are there in the audio clips and the video clips.
And they've been made by whom?
And I want to go to the next level.
One second,
Srinivasan, the next level.
Staying with this level, who has made these recordings?
Our own people, management, teachers who go there.
While they are talking to government
Yes,
officials,
yes.
they've made those recordings.
Yes.